looking for external validation from a metric that is outside of you is a trap. And the sooner you can switch your validation source to be something that you are in complete control over, meaning the sooner you can switch your validation source to being just you, the better and the more successful and happier you'll be. Here's an example. Starting really, really young, I had body image issues. The first time I remember thinking that I was fat was when I was 4 years old. And so, from basically that time until I was in my early to mid 20s, I looked for external validation from my weight. I learned the hard way that that was a losing game once I gained a lot of weight when I left college. And I knew that it was a losing game to base my external validation on my body and my weight because I actually never felt good about my body and my weight. And so it was a losing game from day one. I learned that really fast, but I couldn't figure out how to unhook myself from that. I was lucky in that health at every size and body positivity was gaining in popularity around the time that I was in college and that I left college. And so I dove headfirst into that. And it was through health at every size that I was able to change the locus of control of my validation from being about wanting a thinner body to being about just accepting myself internally and like really, really leaning into the health at every size movement. Once I was able to switch that validation to coming from wanting a smaller body size and imagining what my life would be like once I had a smaller body, and really lean into giving a shit about health at every size and size justice and being really pissed off about fat phobia and wanting to work in the world to find a way to eradicate it, then I was able to accept my body from the inside out and seek validation from learning to accept myself more and more and more. As I got older and became more removed from the health at every size and just wasn't as passionate or interested in focusing on issues of body diversity, then my locus of validation sort of switched, and all of a sudden I really wanted a partner, and I started feeling really inferior because I didn't have validation from the fact that I had a boyfriend. And when I was single, the shift that I was able to help myself move through was switching from wanting validation from having a partner to being my own partner, being my own best friend, and giving myself that validation and comfort and connection internally. And when I was able to do that, it's like everything opened up for me. I was really able to feel that joy before my partner came into my life because I was able to switch that locus of control, that validation source from something external that I couldn't control to myself. Think about what it is that you are searching for from an outside source and see if you can find a way to give that to yourself from the inside out. And that way you don't ever need to be without.